Evening all. If I sound a little different, it's because I'm using a different microphone. But sound off if you can actually hear me and that it's working. OBS implies that it's working, but often the case is that OBS will tell me one thing, but you guys will tell me something different. Can hear you. The can hear me. Okay, that's good. I'm glad the can hear me, but can you hear me, Will? Sounds different. Yeah. Good different or bad different? Like, as long as you guys can hear me, that's all I'm worried about. So, I mean, well, we'll get into it, but, oh god, I've stressed myself out this evening. Like head in a bucket. That probably checks out, just because of the size of this room. I wonder if closing the door will help. Hang on. I have pushed the door too, but, I mean, it sounds different. It sounds like I've got my head in a bucket. Am I audible? Like echo but not echo? Yeah, that's the size of this room. Sounds like I'm in the bathroom letting us know you're late. Oh no. Turns out rope. Yeah, someone pulled the Skyrim stealth move on me, and someone just put a bucket over my head, and suddenly I was like, oh, there's no one there. I guess I'll carry on going about my daily business. And then when the bucket eventually came off, all my belongings had gone. Incredible. But they left behind this. The Lego Minecraft Creeper. And yeah, this is my Lego build / unboxing space. About, say, 50 by 35 centimeters. But I mean, again, I'm kind of limited by the size of this room. But there we are. But I can see all that it transpires, which is good. And you guys can hear me, which is also good. I'm using a different microphone because my usual microphone is on the other side of the desk and wouldn't reach over here. So there we are. And it's too much of a ball ache to move. I'll tell you what else might help. I wonder if I... Okay, is that... Ugh, ow. Fucking hell. How hard is it to swallow something? Giggity. Is this better or worse? Better or worse? I'm trying to figure out what the front of the microphone is. Is this the front of it? Does this sound any better? Because I'm suddenly thinking of when I adjusted my regular microphone and was talking into it a different way. 1 or 2. This is better. Interesting. Okay, clearly I need to watch what direction I position the mic at, because I appear to have been talking into the back of this one. I've rotated it and now it's the front, so if it's better, then good. Alright, Minecraft Monday with a twist. And today's twist is that we're starting off with a Lego build. I picked this up in B&M yesterday for about £5 cheaper than what Lego sell it for. So no VIP points except what I can get off the instructions in a bit. But I thought, yeah, I probably wouldn't get £5 worth of points from the purchase anyway, so here we are. Whole new meaning to talking out the rear. Talking into the rear. I don't know if that's better or worse. Let's crack it open. Let's get this build underway. If you're interested, this is the kind of tripod that my green screen sits on. This is my radiator. It will never get turned on because my PC does all the warmth in this room. This is OBS right here. And this is my most recent Transformers cupboard edition. 2, 5, 1. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5, and that makes 6. 1. I'll put those there. Oh my fucking god, I got barbecue sauce on my jeans. Christ. Haven't really bought much Lego. Points not worth it on their own. I've got a decent sum saved up with which I would still like to buy the Shire, but I'm waiting for my deposit from my previous flat to come through, which will hopefully be this week. But that is Lego money waiting to arrive. The Creeper then. Once again, a bit of an unhinged choice by the Lego group. Fun fact, the Creeper was originally an incorrectly modelled pig. I did wonder why they decided to have a pig as a like in a creeper shape, living in the head of the creeper. That's pretty interesting actually. Fighting the Sackville Bagginses for the Shire. I think it does come with the Sackville Baggins, doesn't it? Oh, we're making the creeper pig, or creepig if you will, right away. I have to be extra careful because I don't have as big a surface area as I did before. When I did my unboxings and Lego builds before, it was on a third desk, which I don't have room for in here, so that's why the space has suddenly shrunk down. But yeah, I saw this in B&M, and there was also the Ferrari 499p hypercar kind of mini kit that was also being sold in B&M, so I thought, yeah, why not? £3.50 for that, 30 for this. I can't be mad at that really. Well, I can, but I won't be mad for very long. Ugh. Okay. I'm also interested to see how well my phone does because, as I've potentially mentioned before, my Wi-Fi signal weakens as it travels through the house, and my PC just got a very weak Wi-Fi signal, and sometimes my phone is the same. So it seems to be doing okay. Like, this is in real time. There's no latency with the phone at the moment, but I don't know how it's going to change over time. There we go. There's the little mine creeper. It's like Minesweeper, but it's a Minecraft pig creeper. Mine creeper pig. Mine creepig. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, Will did an extended edition marathon yesterday. That is the correct edition, and indeed the correct marathon. Excellent. What time did you start and what time did you finish? Just out of interest. Or is that, or would that be telling? Ooh, dirty smile. Okay, let's get building. It's been a while since I've done a Lego build, isn't it? What was the last thing I built on stream? Was it the upscale baby astronaut and the U-wing from Andor? I think it could well have been. At what point did you realise Legolas only says 5 words to Frodo? That is a brilliant video on YouTube, isn't it? The Lord of the Rings, but it's only when Legolas speaks to Frodo. And yeah, it's like 3 minutes long. Oh dear. 9 AM and at around 9:30, but didn't get to finish disc 2 of Return of the King. Sacrilege! Burn him! Nah, just kidding. Don't burn him. That's alright, Will. I'm sure you'll have a chance to catch up with it. Yeah, well, I say we, myself and Hannah, are overdue a Lord of the Rings watch. I mean, I don't think Hannah's as into Lord of the Rings as I am, but she does enjoy watching the films. I don't think sitting through the making of is for her. When we did The Hobbit, we only watched the films. We haven't done the behind the scenes stuff yet. I mean, she might say, no, I do want to watch them, but maybe she's got to be in the right headspace for it. I don't know. Doesn't help that, at least for now, she still has to gallivant off to London every so often. Not her fault. It's just the way the job transition is. Hopefully we'll get a chance to watch it all sooner rather than later, if possible. SDQ does it every New Year's Day. Yeah. I might I don't know what's going to happen for New Year this year. I mean, it's a whole different kettle of fish for me now. Living with another human and such. We might end up with plans. Or Hannah might say, no, you stay here. You stay here and play video games. And I'll be like, oh no, really? Oh, okay, if you're sure. But inside I'm like, play video games and watch Lord of the Rings. It was a friend's first time watching, so there was some backstory filled during parts. Oh no. I hope it was at like important moments and not like something that occurred 5 minutes ago and they just weren't paying attention. Also, I know you said some backstory fill, but I just imagine you pulling out like a chalkboard with loads of notes on it, and you've got like one of those pointy sticks pointing at different points on the board, being like, so this is the Kingdom of Numenor. This is where Aragorn's heraldry comes from, and that's why his life is extended. He's actually 87 years old by the events of this film. Once there was this dick that made a magic ring, and then it all went downhill. Technically, it all went downhill when Ungoliant consumed the light of the two elven trees, whose names I forget. It was all downhill from there. In fact, one could argue it all went downhill from some time before that as well. Basically, it's always downhill, isn't it? Little things like what happened in the First and Second Ages. Oh, nice. I hope you did it in Cate Blanchett's voice. The world has changed. I feel it in the water. I feel it in the earth. I smell it in the air. That's my favourite gag to make whenever she says that line. Because, haha, funny. Because farts smell, you know? You get it? Anyway. Time for some creeper pixel art. It's like 600 and something pieces in this kit, and I'm pretty sure most of them are going to be these little tiles making up the skin of it. New rule: don't let Valar Maiard look after the world. They suck at it. Not too much in the films that explains much, other than the fall of Sauron. Yeah, I suppose as long as you get that good versus evil a few thousand years ago, good triumphed. Asterisk. And then here we are. the SpongeBob thing. 2,000 years later. Can you see what I'm doing? I suppose you can. The trouble is, if I lean my hands down, I'm sticking to the instructions. That bit, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Not much in the Rings of Power series either. Yeah, I think the Rings of Power is for people who have read the Silmarillion, I think. I have, a while ago. I know only once, but I have read the Silmarillion. I know I couldn't help but notice that there were chunks of it that I'm like, hang on, I've read this before somewhere, but I know it's not in Lord of the Rings, and it's because like ones like the Fall of the Fall of Gondolin, Beren and Luthien, and Children of Húrin. They are all books that have been adapted from stuff in the Silmarillion and like fleshed out and given their own books. And I was like, oh, well, damn, yeah. So some of it is literally lifted from the pages of the Silmarillion and adapted into those books. And I'm like, that's why I've read it before. I like those. And I think they would be pretty good, like, Tolkien movie universe standalone films. depending what you can extract from them. They're definitely not as dense volumes as The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. But whether they'd make up a single film, I don't know. But I always thought they'd be quite good. Because they're like self-contained stories, but like in the deep dark past of the world that the Lord of the Rings is set in. So, you know, it's kind of like what is it? House of the Dragon. It's like it's set in the Game of Thrones universe, but it's like a self-contained series of events from 100 or so years before. Yeah, I don't know. I find that appealing. Doesn't mean everyone else is going to. Peter Jackson, if you're watching, first of all, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the Lego Creeper build. Secondly, I am available for consultation on film ideas. Feel free to reach out at my email address. I was about to give it away. It's not my regular email, but it is like a streamer email that I have that I still haven't made publicly available because I'm like, how can I guarantee that people aren't going to see my name on it? There we go. Pixel art. They were lifted out to make them more accessible. Yeah. It's kind of like the Silmarillion. You can just kind of read through it and be like, I'd like to know more about this bit. I'll read the entire book about it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right, flipping it over like that. And then we put this here. And then we put that one there. Oh yes, you beauty. Put that there. That one there. I'm very quick to distinguish which level of green we're after. There's light green, green, and dark green. Sometimes with like dark brown and black pieces, they're kind of hard to tell which is which on the instructions. But these greens I'm doing fine with. I only send a pic once a week, I promise. Oh god. All the more reason for me to not share my email, I think. Best Space Bunny heard was that the Silmarillion read more like a D&D source book than a completed novel. Oh, that's a nice way of looking at it, yeah. They're not wrong either. Alright, this goes this way, and it sits. Funny. Thankfully that didn't go anywhere. I was too strong! My huge muscles pushed the Lego apart. There we go. That's how it's meant to be. At least it didn't go on the floor. You are welcome to do a prediction to see if Lego will go on the floor. If anything, the chances of it happening are higher because there's a limited space here. Oh yeah, there it is. Beat me to it, nice. Sub prediction, will it fall in the radiator? If it does, I may actually cry, because... well, I'm hoping it'll fall through the cracks of this, like, grate and down onto the floor through it, and not, like, get lodged in the radiator. That'd be real shit. 420 points says, yes, I will drop Lego on the floor. Smoke weed every day. Smoke, 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 weed every day. Come on, you dumb. Okay. Thankfully I can shine the bag in front of my ring light to see if there's any shapes left inside it. Hello Vicky, good evening, welcome. So long as it's not Piggy. Piggy must be protected at all costs, it's true. Just adjusting my position. Here we go. Diddle-dee-dee. Where are you? Careful now. Will that be right? Yes, it is. Good. Oh, I've just noticed I've got to do 2 of these. So let me just quickly catch up. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that was oniony. I didn't just have barbecue ribs for dinner. I had loaded fries with them as well. To be honest, it was rather a lot of food that I probably didn't need, but I had it anyway. And yeah, I may have overdone it on the spring onions. Vicky's okay playing Skyrim. Nice, that's what we like. There's never a bad time to play Skyrim. See, I'm taking a big risk here by putting the pieces on with one hand. Because what you really want is one hand bracing it and the other hand putting the pieces on. But this just guarantees that you can actually see what I'm doing. Otherwise I'll be like... And then this is getting in the way. I'm pretty sure I said, when I knew we were going to be moving, I'm pretty sure I said that I'd be like, it's alright, in the next place I'll have loads of space to do maybe I'll do a proper transform cam or Lego build cam. Still hasn't happened. Still hasn't happened. Because as nice as this place is, the office is small. And I am limited by what I can have in here. Was the food nice? Really nice, yeah. But I think I left it a bit late for cooking it. And I really wanted to stream and get the Lego build done and play more of the Skyrim map. So I wasn't like wolfing it down, but I was like, I can't really take my time with this and enjoy. Well, I enjoyed it, but I couldn't take my time and enjoy it. I had to enjoy it quickly, and I realised that's on me. I didn't need to do that. If I'm late to stream, I'm late to stream. I could be an hour late, and all I've got to do is say, right, sorry guys, here we go. But hey ho, we're here now. And the creeper is on the way. Right, so that's going like that. And then that's the same. Cool. Yeah. Good. You really want to throw Nazim off a cliff in Skyrim, he's so annoying. I totally agree. I tried finding his house in the Minecraft Skyrim map last week. Couldn't find it, so I couldn't burn it down. Ugh. I'll be definitely taking his head the next time I see him. Alright, we're doing the other half. Okay, so I've got to do another 2 of these. I can't actually hear the music because I don't have my headphones on because I couldn't be bothered unplugging them to hook them up to the new microphone, so I will listen to the music and everything else that's happening on the computer when I pause to rearrange the whole room, put the green screen up, change my t-shirt because I've got sauce on that as well, I've just realised, and then we can play Minecraft proper. Okay, we good? Yes. Coming back to film and television, do you know what the algorithm threw in my face on YouTube the other day? Clips from Small Soldiers. I fucking love Small Soldiers. I haven't seen that in so long. And I've found, after watching the clips, it's yet another film that I watched before I knew a lot of words. So it's another film where I'm watching it and I'm like, I recognise the sounds, but it's only now being, like, it's only now in my adult years that I'm like, they're saying words. It's not just noise, which is what I heard when I was little. Yeah, weird. But yeah, that's kind of got me in the mood to watch some Small Soldiers. Maybe I can fit it into next year's movie morning selection, which I think I was going to go with So Bad It's Good. But I mean, you know, Small Soldiers, that is good, right? I suppose if it's like critically maligned, if that's the right word, then I think that counts. Because generally it's considered bad, but people think it's good. Got to do 2 of these as well. Oops. Also, love the fact that Tommy Lee Jones voices Chip Hazard. What a great name. I think it's got a young Kirsten Dunst in it as well. I'm sure it does. Have you been up to the Cloud District? What am I saying? Of course you haven't. Oh my god, Nazim, piss off. Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, that's exactly what I say when he pipes up with that for me as well. Have I got to do 2 of these as well? No, it looks like this is built differently. Okay. It's good. I'm glad we agree. Not to mention, like, watching these clips, I'm like, oh my god, that actor's in it. And there's obviously an actor that I had no idea who it was when I watched as a kid. But when I watch it now, I'm like, oh yeah, I recognise that guy. Like the dickhead CEO guy, was it Globotech or something? In Small Soldiers, the one who wants to, you know, patent the toys, is the same. He plays Gwen's dad in The Amazing Spider-Man. The what's his name? The fucking brain, not Tobey Maguire. Andrew Garfield got there in the end. Yeah, Robert Picardo. See him. I did recognise even when I was little because I had seen some Voyager when I was small. But yeah, the guy who played the dickhead CEO, he's someone I recognise. And obviously I recognised the guy who plays the dad because he plays the dad in Transformers as well, opposite Shia LaBeouf. Can't think of his name. Okay, that's that. Oh, no, I do need to make a second one because of this. Arrgh! Alright, let me just do another one. Just take another swig. Jay Moore, don't know that name. David Cross, rings a bell, can't picture them. Phil Hartman, rings a bell, can't picture him. Dennis Leary, no, I don't know that one either. I mean, one of those names might be the guy who's kind of balding with glasses, who is in, he's the Never Nude guy in, not Curb Your Enthusiasm, the other one, I can't think what it's called. I'm trying to think what the show's called. No. No, it's not coming to me. Oh, that's the one you were looking for. Huh. Right. Another one of these. Cheeky. It was Kirsten. Nice. I thought so. Kirsten Dunst. Babyface Kirsten Dunst. And I used to get confused between Kirsten Dunst in Small Soldiers and Scarlett Johansson in Eight-Legged Freaks. I know the difference now, but when I was small, I was like, oh yeah, Kirsten Dunst was in Eight-Legged Freaks. No, it's the other way around. She was in Small Soldiers. Scarlett Johansson was in Eight-Legged Freaks. I'm pretty sure it was Scarlett Johansson. I'm suddenly doubting myself. Right, good. So that one goes there. Our little creeper legs are coming together. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Another 2. God, Eight-Legged Freaks is probably yet another movie that I could watch and be like, oh, that's what these words are. That's one I used to watch on repeat on VHS. Did I have Small Soldiers on VHS? Yeah, I think I must have done. I think there must be a handful of films that I watched when I was little that I had on VHS, but then when DVDs became increasingly more popular, I didn't get the DVD like alternative when they were released, so I never had Small Soldiers on DVD. I never had Eight-Legged Freaks on DVD. I have to get back to them eventually. Oh my god, that'd be a good movie theme, wouldn't it? Nostalgia. Films from our childhoods. Although strangely, a lot of the films from my childhood we've already seen, such as the Bond films. Like, I more or less grew up with those. I'm sure there's plenty. Plenty of nostalgia films that have not yet been seen. About to say, who's nostalgia? We're different ages. Not by that much, I don't think. Condor Man was one of yours. Nice. Yeah, see, I'd never seen that before. There's probably a film that I watched in my childhood that people are like, what? What's that one? Never heard of it. Little red axles all about. I'm a bit concerned that they're still not being used. We had it on VHS. Oh, love it. Okay. Oh, interesting. So, flip these over. So that one goes in there. That's an illegal Lego maneuver that I've not seen before. And then we take this, and this goes there. Oh, I see. They kind of interlock like that. I love that. I actually really enjoy that engineering there. And that's how you get the little creeper feet. Ah, so cool. Lego, you've done it again. And we're on to bag number 3. 3 of 6. Sarah Michelle Gellar and Christina Ricci both voiced the Barbie dolls in Small Soldiers. Incredible. What a star-studded cast, Jesus. Oh, I bet some famous folk voiced the Gorgons as well. Sorry, Gorgonites. Oh, no, not quite everything. Do you know what? I think Lego needs to patent some kind of some sort of material from the paper in their instructions that doesn't stick to your skin when you're leaning on it. I can't be the only person who builds with the instructions in front of me, so that I'm leaning on it when I'm putting the pieces together. God, look at all the tiny pieces in this. Right, this is another one where we've got to do 2 in 1. I'm going to try and shuffle these around so you can actually... There you go, you can actually... It's front and centre, you can see what's going on. Gorgons were mostly voiced by the cast of Spinal Tap, and the soldiers were mostly voiced by The Dirty Dozen. Ah, trivia. Love it. Do you know what I've just noticed? This didn't come with the orange brick separator or blue brick separator. So if I place something in the wrong place, I have to hope and pray. Okay. Ooh. And then some more. That there and that there. Nope. Fuck that up. That goes like that. There we are. Probably won't be that long into Minecraft when I have to take my break. But it's fine, if it comes to that, it comes to that. Or maybe I'll take my break a little bit early when I'm separating the stream. Yeah, okay. PTO. Right, good, that's those. Flip them over and these go smack bang in the middle. Right, and then these attach to, wait, what? Methinks there's a misprint in the instructions. No, there isn't a misprint in the instructions, I'm just reading it wrong. I thought there was meant to have two grey bits here, but it's that. It's like it's showing this like flush to that. But I was thinking, oh hang on, no, this panel needs those grey bits. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It just needs to go on there, like so. And then I'm assuming this one, is it facing the same way? I guess so. So we've got the body coming together now. No. I just spotted this bit where it shows it turned around. I've got this the wrong way. Oh, fuck you. Stop it! I think that's probably fine. There we go. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, next. I'm guessing we're going to be doing this side. It's just an assumption. Fuck. It's alright, it didn't go on the floor, it's fine. This is a carpeted floor, so if anything did fall on the floor, you or I would not be able to hear it. Maybe it's already happened, but just not audibly. It hasn't happened. I think I'd be able to tell. Yep, that's good. That's exactly what I mean. I have to peel the instructions off me. Lego, come on. Non-stick instruction pages, please. Or maybe I should like coat my arm in flour or something to stop it from sticking to the pages. Although, to be fair, the days are getting cooler, the sun is setting earlier. Won't be long before I have to wear a jumper, or at least long sleeves. Can't wait, personally. I'm built for cold weather, not hot. Right, that's that, and then that's going there. And that is going there. Wet instructions, place on skin, free Lego tattoo. If I had a spare set of instructions, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, I hum and har about getting a tattoo. I know I want some, but it's just, you know, time, place, and money to get a tattoo. I could definitely get a Lego tattoo. Ah, what could I do? Like a minifigure doing something. Oh, like what? Ah, no, you know what? One of my minifigs has like a panicked, scared face. So I could have like a tattoo of that Lego minifigure running away from a Spinosaurus, because I love fucking Spinosaurus. Favorite carnivore. Favorite carnivore dinosaur. There we go. Oh, something's not quite lined up here. How do I resolve this? There we go. Which way round was it? That's the front, or that's that side anyway. Bag number 4. Ooh. Ow! Ooh. My back is still not perfect. It's a lot better than it was on Thursday, but yeah, I'm still a little bit achy. God, I fucking hate it when I'm doing the most basic thing. Literally was leaning down to put something in the bin, and my back decided that was the wrong thing to do that day. God. See, on Saturday evening last week, I slept on a... No, sorry, Friday evening last week, I slept on a... not this week, just gone, the week before. I slept on an airbed that had a hole in it, so 5:30 in the morning the thing was practically on the floor, so I slept the rest of the night on the floor. Probably wasn't good for me, but bear in mind that was the 22nd going into the 23rd of August, so, you know, a while ago. Then, oh, I just realised I've got to do 4 of these. Then, on the Saturday night of that weekend, I slept on our sofa bed, which I hadn't done for like over a year, because the last time I slept on it was when I was waiting for a bed to deliver at my previous flat. So bear in mind that was those many days ago. I do kind of trust Hannah's opinion because she works in like healthcare. She reckons that it was that may have set my body on the road to fucking up my back. Like it might have just, because I slept a couple of nights in a weird bed, odd shapes and whatnot, like especially because the airbed was collapsing. it might have just misaligned everything, and then just as I then had a few more nights in our own bed, and like my body tried to reset, that might have done it. I don't know. It makes sense, but I'm like, Jesus, it could have. Why did it wait until Thursday to fuck up? But no, there we are. Right, I've got to do another 2 of those. I should really do 2 of these at a time. That will be easier, yeah. Leave that on there because it's meant to go on there anyway. Tickety boo. Bodies are weird. And some more than others. Once Hannah's finished with London, we're probably going to take up regular swimming at the local leisure centre. Or potentially at the beach. We're not terribly far away from the coast. Although, what the sea water will be like in the middle of winter, don't really want to find out. It'll be bloody refreshing though. Yeah, that's about as active as I'm willing to get, is like regularly swimming. Because if you do a workout in a swimming pool, you don't feel that you're sweating because you're already wet. But if I exercise outside of a swimming pool, I hate the sensation of sweating. I just hate sweating in general. Ugh. Which comes back to why I'm looking forward to the colder months. Very hard to sweat when you're freezing your tits off. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. There we are. Lex Luger stretched at an airport and pinched his neck and paralysed himself for a month. It's crazy. Crazy. Jesus. Yeah, it's no joke. Okay, that goes on there like that. Same for you. When I first twinged my back, like, especially when I went to bed, I was like wiggling my toes, being like, is it tingling if I wiggle my toes? Like, can I feel them properly? And I could, so I knew there was no spinal injury. When I hurt my back like that, I'm like, oh my god, is this it? am I about to lose control of my faculties? But no, all good. Just a pinched nerve or pulled muscle. Don't really know what. I believe these are the little creeper toes, creeper feets. Versace pulled something in your back in your sleep somehow. Only goes away when you sleep again. It's your dreams. Stop having fun in your dreams. Oh, excuse me. I can't remember the last time I had a dream, but when I have dreamed, no word of a lie, I sometimes dream about going to get new Transformers, and they're always at a decent price, which is why I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna get this. I promise you that's like one of the recurring dreams I've been having lately. I don't dream very often, but I can remember those being the most recent dreams I've had. Ding dong. Okay, that's another one. Whew. 2 more. 3 of 4. 1 left. Okay. And that's number 4. Oh, well, then I've got to get these bricks on the end. Oops. Fuck you. Right, okay, they're all the same now. And now I've got to flip them over. That's going there, that's going here, and that's going there. Okay. Alright, and then it wants these here. That there, that there, that there, and that there. Right, that's one. Next. That's another. Whew. Oh my god. This is why we need better Lego instructions. Look at this. I didn't even do that. That was stuck to my arm. I lifted my arm up and it pulled it away from the fucking staples. Jesus Christ. Fuck this fucking weather. Jesus. It would have to be on the middle page, wouldn't it? Where it's arguably weaker. Okay. Right, so these... Well, they're all the same. They all face the same way, so... You... Come on, line up. There we go. Creeper feet. Fuck this weather, I will send a complaint to Lego. I mean, there must be some sort of material that is thin enough to replace paper and won't adhere to human skin in the slightest bit of warmth. It's 2025, for goodness sake. 5. To be honest, Lego are probably rich enough to do something about the weather. Right. Maybe I will just start moving my instructions over here. No, impractical, can't really see what I'm doing. What if... Oh, hey. At least there's that. It tore off at page 69, dudes. I mean, at least whatever force guided my sticky arm to pull the page off. At least it was doing it for a laugh. Okay, to be fair, I can see what I'm doing over there, so maybe this will work. Oh, yeah, look at that. No fuss. No sighs of despair. Nearly 8 o'clock. Probably will just take my break a bit earlier than normal. Doesn't really seem worth it to launch Minecraft for 20 minutes and then come off again. I'll have a different drink than normal because I've run out of beer, so, and I'm skipping Beer 52 this month as well. But Hannah kindly reminded me that I have a whole bottle of mead to get through, so I might pour myself a glass of that. But I also bought some like little sampler bottles of mead from Cornwall, so I've got those as well. But I think I'll go for the big bottle. Rhubarb mead. Mead, tiddly mead. Yep, looks good. Next. These on here. You'll go in there and you'll go in there. And then you're going there and you're going there. Hang on. You are going there. Best of luck with the Lego. Thank you, Will. Need to get yourself to bed. It's been a long as fuck day. Cool, that's an early night for you. Must have been a hell of a long day. God rest ye, merry Will. Enjoy your sleepy times. Have pleasant dreams. Wet or dry, I hope they are pleasant. GG. G to the G. appear to be constructing the brain casing of the creeper. This will give us insight into literally what drives these creepers. God. I take it I only have to do one of these. Yeah, it doesn't say ×2, so I guess we're fine. Okay. Yep, good. Ooh, and that becomes the roof. Or the ceiling, or both. Right, take another one of these, put that there. Okay, and then that latches onto that. And then, oop, not that bit. Okay, got this. So many small tile pieces. It's not as bad as Rivendell was though. Doing the roof on Rivendell was, Jesus, so many of these tiny little pieces with my gigantic fingers. Because not only did you have to place them, but you've got to place them at an angle to kind of get like a slanted tile effect on the roof. So not only was I placing them down, I was also trying to like turn them into position. And then when you finish, you have to use like the edge of a long piece like this to slide them all to face the same way to make them symmetrical. Didn't stop the fact that I had to pick the bastards up and place them down. But the effect is worth it, as I'm sure will be for this as well. We'll have ourselves one fine looking creeper. Alright, that's that. Right, that's going here. Flip it over like this. And then we have that. I'm glad about this because it didn't feel the most sturdy assemblage. Oh yeah, we've got these to reinforce it as well. Lovely. Okay. And this goes on here. Right, there's the oh, that's surprisingly maneuverable. I didn't think there was going to be much clearance in there, but it seems okay. The brain casing of the creeper head. Final bag, bag number 6. A 6-bagger indeed. It's one of those kits where I'm like, did it need to be this many bags? But it is what it is. Okay. Start by making the TNT. Very glad it's not a sticker. Oh, that's it. Put the TNT to one side. Put it over here with Lord Captain Piggy. Lord Captain? That is the official title. I will not rescind. Come on, find your bite point. There we are. more tile placements. Oh me, oh my. At least it's the creeper face. So it will slowly emerge from the pixels as I build it. Everything I've just placed is in the wrong place. There we go. Then this goes here. Oh, I see. I thought this was going to be one of the eyes, but no, there's the eye, and there's the creeper's open mouth. Or implied open mouth. Don't know whether it canonically is open all the time. That went on the floor. There we go. Prediction over. Yes, I did drop Lego on the floor. Oh, I can see where it landed. Hello. Oh my god, the chin. Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry you had to endure that. Oh, you fucking nugget. I've pushed it under the fucking desk leg. Oh well. Thankfully there'll be a spare of that so I can just carry on. Oh no, don't clip the chin. You. I shaved earlier as well, so it's all scabby probably. Alright, we're nearly there. Don't clip the chin. Don't clip the chin. Can clip the chin. Oh, come on, everybody, don't clip the chin. Phew. Creeper face. Can't read mine, no you can't read my creeper face. So, after all this time, we know the culprit behind the creeper exploding is a little creeper pig inside the head. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Job done. Ooh, my. That's actually really cool. It's what I expected. Just a nice upscaled creeper. I should really have built the little one that came with Baby Pig's birthday surprise or whatever one it was. That really strange but funny Minecraft Lego kit where it's a baby fox, a baby cat, sorry kitten, a chicken? No, not a chicken. A baby zombie, a baby alpaca, and obviously a pig with a birthday hat, all surrounding a Minecraft cake. Oh, and the creeper, obviously. It's like, why? What is this? But yeah, that was cool for the like downscaled creeper, and now there's an upscaled version. Same how there's a upscaled minifig as well that I've got. And then there's the creeper going for a stroll, off to blow up your favourite house. You could fit a little explosive in there and actually make it go pfft. I won't. Disclaimer, I won't do that. Well, there we go. That's the Lego creeper build side of the stream done. I will now. Yeah, I'm like just under 15 minutes away from taking my break anyway, so I'll just take it a bit early. And when I return, we will dive back into the Minecraft Skyrim map. See y'all in a bit.